Yo, man, what's going on? Welcome back. So I did watch Godzilla X Kong a while ago. I forgot to do a review on it, so I'll probably just do it at the end of this video for those of you who are interested. But apparently, Slick dropped this a while ago as well as Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire in 2 minutes, pre tag team battle, pre 2-on-2, as well as Scar King getting his ass whooped. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna save everything that I gotta say for after whatever we see Slick getting into, man.
Welcome to my world.
Flying?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Damn! He did that. Yo, he did that Evan Bourne wrestling move,
This
bro.
lesson, old man.
What is that? That's it.
That scene was crazy as hell when he started whooping them, the mini Kong.
Godzilla.
Yeah, boy.
Was it Tiamat? Tiamat got hoed. I forgot about that scene. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a god, boy.
He was moving like Kratos. He was moving like Kratos.
I want to be like you. I want to.
Laughing at that nigga's fake too.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
Yeah, nigga Slick is actually creative with these meme placements, dog.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Bro, the fucking suplex had me lit in that theater, bro. I was like, what? I know they didn't just show this nigga get suplexed in the middle of the desert next to some pyramids, like the most random. Damn.
Wake up to reality.
There is no passion. There is no vision. There is no aggression. There is no fucking mindset.
I mean, I didn't think 2 minutes was gonna be enough, but yeah, that was basically the whole movie if you haven't seen it already. But going through this was actually a good refresher. One thing I will say about Scar King himself, he gave off, in my opinion, the same energy as like Koba from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Like the way their stature was built and like the energy of their first scenes, not really first, because Koba had a few scenes of him clearly getting ready to switch sides. That scene, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen Dawn of the Planet of the Apes after all these years, but that scene where Koba had told Ash to do something, and Ash was like, nah, this isn't what Caesar would want. And Koba was like, alright, bet. And he just yoked that nigga up, took him all the way up the stairs, and tossed his ass off a balcony. That was similar vibe and energy to Scar King when he was up here talking to the other apes, or they was communicating, and then when the other one was like, chill on the mini Kong, he was like, I bet. Turned around and then fucking donkey kicked the other Kong into some lava. That had similar energy to me. Shimo was cold, I guess. No pun intended. It was like, I didn't expect her to be a villain for real. I knew it was like him controlling her the whole time, but I don't know. I don't know what more I wanted, but I definitely wanted something more. I guess like more screen time of her fight with Godzilla. But whatever the next movie is, that was another thing that I was surprised about. I was surprised they didn't put no end credit scene, but whatever the next movie is for all 5 of them, you got Godzilla, Kong, Shimu, and the mini Kong, and then Mothra as well. So all five of them, bro. Y'all niggas got to give us Destroyer, something type of threat that is worth a 5v1, because otherwise I don't want another repeat of this, because while Scar King was cool and all, I was expecting a bigger and more, you know what I'm saying, like climatic ending battle. But because this nigga is so weak, he couldn't even beat Kong in a 1v1. So the fact that they was jumping his ass, he stood no chance. And the fight ain't last long. But I mean, while it did make sense because he's like a mastermind manipulator type of false king, I guess you could say, it makes sense that he is physically weak. But I don't know. The fact that his eyes was glowing, I thought he would be stronger. The whole beginning scenes, this nigga Godzilla was like a bounty hunter, bro. He felt like a mercenary, just going and knocking off all these different kaijus. I was like, yo, what is going on? Why? I thought I had read somewhere saying that Scylla, or whatever this damn spider crab nigga is, that it wouldn't fight Godzilla, and then the second it saw Godzilla, it was immediately smoke. I was like, alright, guess that was false. Did the death kiss on her ass. Also expected more from Tiamat. I was like, okay, underwater battle, damn eel, this is more so your territory, surely. You gonna put up a fight? Nah, Godzilla's just him in this movie. Wasn't nobody on his level for real. The scene where they jumped Kong and did that whole ambush was tough. That shit had me dying in the theater when he picked up the mini Kong and started whooping their asses with him. I was like, no way. This is like Loki. That was Loki messed up. I was like, ain't that nigga just a baby? But apparently this Kong, or this, yeah, this mini Kong is the same age Kong was in Kong Skull Island. And apparently they're like the same size too. I mean, it does make sense that they're the same size, but I guess since he's a different species, that's why he looks more like a baby than Kong did in his movie. I don't know. I don't know what they was doing with that. Another thing that I will say about like how the first Godzilla movie was compared to this one, in terms of like, they made everything that Godzilla did like an event, like something bad was happening. Like just that nigga getting up out from the ocean would cause a tsunami. And that was like its own scene of itself, having the whole city get flooded and people rushing to get into skyscrapers and shit and seeking shelter. In this movie, he literally dived from a fucking cliff into some water. And, like, it was the smallest amount of water that came up a little and started, like, pushing some cars away. But they didn't make it as big as a deal as they did in the beginning movies, I guess, since they already did it. You really need to show more of the humans getting fucked over, I guess. The whole scene. I did say something about this nigga Scar King. I was saying if he looked at Godzilla and like his jaw dropped and he ran away, that I would be dying laughing. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. He did not run, but he's still pussy to me. Like I just don't. I honestly don't respect this nigga as a villain, bro. Koba was a way better. I feel like I don't know what you would call that tier of villain, like the false leaders, false kings, but I think Koba was done way better than him. And I don't think it has to do with the fact that Koba can talk. I mean, they did a pretty damn good job of him communicating and getting his point across without him speaking. So, I don't know. I just think Koba was cooler from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. But, what does it say? An absolute abhorrent disdain of a film. It is nowhere near the likes of Godzilla Minus One. I have only watched 2 Godzilla films, and now I think I'm the next. Did I mention I'm not even a Godzilla fan? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I got what I wanted from this movie. I wanted to see big ass monsters fighting, and that's really it. But for those of you who were wondering if I was gonna do a reaction to this movie, no, I am not, because I already saw it. But I do still plan on doing a reaction to Monarch Legacy, I think it's called, as well as Godzilla Minus One. Still have not seen either of those, so you know, hopefully those are good and worth it. It's for anyone who doesn't care about spoilers and is watching this and you know is wondering if they should even watch it. It's a solid watch, you know, man. It is a solid watch. It ain't nothing. I still think the best out of all of them was Godzilla versus Kong. And I haven't seen, like I said, -1 yet. So some people think that that's the best. But my onion is that Godzilla versus Kong was the best so far. Other than that, you know, y'all can let me know what y'all thought of the movie itself, as well as this video, if it's accurate or not. And if you enjoyed, as always, feel free to leave a like. And I shall see y'all in the next one, man.